I wanted to come to you guys today and talk about something real quick. I'm going to put out another video today. A good one. Scam baiter fans beware. This video is quite possibly the best fucking scam baiting video that I have ever done. It is so going to be a classic for you guys. Oh, this one went over the span of about a week. Between personal text messages and Facebook messages. Oh man, it's just classic. I'm not done yet with it, but I will be done today. And holy fuck, was it fun. Anyway, so what I wanted to do, I have a smartwatch. It's the Moto 360. What I wanted to do was kind of talk to you guys about the smartwatch category here, with the two different major platforms being Android and Apple. Okay, so you know I'm an Android person, but I wanted to talk to you guys and just let you know kind of what you're going to get with both platforms. If you're an Apple user, and, well, of course, obviously, you're not going to get full functionality unless you get the watches that are on your platform. So, if you're an Apple user, you're going to need to get the Apple Watch to get full functionality. Being the Android user, I wouldn't get full functionality unless I have an Android watch, which I do. I've got the Moto 360. See? Anyway, so what I wanted to talk about was this. What the ideas are on both platforms for the devices. Apple Watches tend to be what they call a standalone device, meaning that when paired with an iOS device, I could get an Apple Watch, and an Apple user could get a Moto 360 or something, but you're not going to get full functionality, so why would you do that? But when paired with a device that is on a compatible platform, what you'll get with an Apple Watch is what anyone that's kind of techie refers to as a standalone device, meaning that pretty much anything you can do on an iPhone, you can do on an Apple Watch. Apple kind of made that to be a more standalone, device. Whereas with an Android, what you're going to do is you're not going to get the functionality you would if you were on the iOS platform, because the Android devices are more of a partner, an accessory to your iPhone or to your Android. So you'll get push notifications, you'll get Google Voice, you'll get the functionality of speech to text on your watch, just in case you get a notification but you can't take out your phone, like a text message, something like that. You can answer calls from your Android device. Now, with an Android Wear device, you're not going to be able to talk on the phone on your watch. Again, it's not meant as a standalone device. What you will be able to get is the ability to answer the call and get it from your phone, or if you're always wearing a Bluetooth headphones like me, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get the ability to answer the call, and then it'll route to your Bluetooth headphones, which is, I always have a pair of Bluetooth headphones in. Typically, you're gonna get better battery life on the Android devices because Android has come leaps and bounds in optimizing their devices and their software that goes on the devices. So at this point, they're better optimized than what you would get with an Apple product. Especially since also Androids tend to have bigger batteries. From the watches to the phones to tablets to everything. So like I said, if you're on the platform of Android, you're not going to get a standalone device. You're going to get a device that works into the services available on your phone and does so flawlessly. It's awesome. I love my Moto 360. Now, if you want a watch that is good, that it is not going to break easily, that's cheap, that you can answer calls from, there's a DZ09, which I will show you guys in another video. As a matter of fact, I already have a video up on it, but I'll show you a more recent one. The DZ09, as long as you're not paying more than $20 for it, you're gonna get a solid device that can actually, with a SIM card and an unlocked watch, with an unlocked SIM card, become a standalone device. But I don't want a standalone device. The way I see it is I paid $200 for my phone. $200. I would love to be able to use it. I don't want to have to pay more for an accessory and then forget to use my phone. Because I paid for my phone, I want to use my phone. But I also want the convenience of push notifications and everything else. So that's why I like what Android Wear has to offer, because I don't want a standalone device. If you want a standalone device, you should have an iPhone and get an Apple Watch. Plain and simple. But you notice in the tech industry, there are multiple ways to get at the same goal, meaning that typically you never see two platforms get to the same place the same way. They get there, but they don't get to the same place the same way. It's all about how each platform does what it does best. There are things that, let's put it this way, when it comes to graphics or processing, the iPhone 7 will fucking blow my phone away. Leaps and bounds better than my phone. But it's gonna hit you, like, my phone has a pixel density of 277 pixels per square inch, okay? My watch has a fucking higher density than that. So of course it's a smaller screen, but it has a higher density. And I believe, no, the iPhone 7 is still an LCD screen, just like my LG X Power is an IPS LCD, which means in plane switching liquid crystal display. So I have a wider gamut of colors, but the AMOLED is brighter. Also gives off candy kind of colors, where mine gives off more natural. But where mine would whoop the iPhone 7's ass, in battery life. I don't have as much to push out of my phone that phone does. My phone is also an actual quad core, where that one is more like a super powered dual core, meaning that it's got two extremely powerful cores, and then it's got two smaller ones. So what it does is, when you're using graphic heavy or processor heavy operations, you're going to use the two higher cores and the other ones are going to be shut off. When you're doing things like sending a text message or checking Facebook, you're going to use the two lower speed cores and get the higher ones. That's how that's going to work. So, anyway, that got me way off topic. but I love tech, man. And I don't know. Anyway, peace. Somebody can comment below. Later. Deuces.